And so off the tip, it's Boston. Looking at the starting five for Boston. And it's Cowens in at the 5. Kuzi, the pass to Bird. From the high post, he drills it.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Bryant, and then Bryant with the dunk.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. And here's Boston. Here's Havlicek. Pass to Kuzi. Here's Havlicek. Clock at 6. Got a hand on it. Here's West. And the layup is good.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Here's Bird. Inside, deflects the pass. Excellent D there from O'Neal. Here's Bryant, and then Bryant with the dunk.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Pass to Bird. Here's Kuzi. There's the block. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Here's Pierce. Lets the 3 fly. Boston, no good that time either.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Pass to West. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
And first time out of the game called for Boston. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Havlicek. Here's Pierce. Here's Bird. To snap the cold streak. It's deflected. It's Johnson with a drive. That one goes in. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
But so far, they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
And another area of success for them has been the fast break. They have repeatedly gotten out in transition and found easy shots. This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Pass to O'Neal. Bryant outside. To the wing, right side. From downtown, count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. O'Neal, and he dunks it down.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
So it's Boston now, following the score by Los Angeles. Here's Bird. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4. Here's West. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. O'Neal on the wing. Outside Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Bryant outside. Fires in the triple. Bryant's got 10.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
The Lakers lead by 12. It's Johnson with a drive. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
Here's Kuzi. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Havlicek. And there's a pick. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
And here's O'Neal. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Now a timeout called by Boston. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Kuzi. Pass to Bird. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Outside Johnson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Now here's Bryant. Down low. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Here's Kuzi. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Leading by 12. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Baylor. Takes the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Celtics trail by 15. Here's Havlicek. Here's Kuzi, covered by Johnson. To the paint. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Baylor, that's good.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Here's Kuzi. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Bryant outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Baylor. And here's Johnson. And again, it's the Lakers.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
Here's Kuzi. Here's Havlicek. Here's Bird. And he goes in for the dunk.
He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
To the middle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
And there's the screen. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Los Angeles leading by 17. O'Neal passes to Baylor. good. Baylor's got 7 points in the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Kuzi. Pass to Cowens. Here's Bird. 6 on the shot clock. On the take. Shot left block. Uses the glass to drop it in. 10 points for him. Bird's gone 5 of 8 from the field. To the inside. Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
Here's Havlicek. Here's McHale. Pass to Kuzi. Just 5 to shoot. 16 feet out. The rebound by Baylor.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to Johnson. Soft touch off the glass.
There's just no reason to give him inside position.
Well, you have to force a scorer away from his favorite place on the floor. In this case, you have to push him out or deny him the ball.
To the paint. Fast break, here we go. Jumps up, and then Bryant with the dunk.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
Well, coaches love that hustle. Not only getting the extra possession, but then converting it.
Here's Kuzi. Pass to Cowens. Here's Havlicek. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bird. Tipped. Now O'Neal. Shot is up. Again, Los Angeles.
I love the shot selection from him right now. He's not settling, and that's why he's shooting at a very high rate.
54 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Kuzi. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Bryant outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Bryant. Outside Johnson. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Puts up a deep 3. And Bryant good for 3. Bryant's got 19 points.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
And it's Bird missing. Johnson with it. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And here's Bryant outside. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
And with the clock almost at 0, it's great awareness on his part.
And so it's Los Angeles building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be right back after this word. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Well, that has to be intimidating. They're erasing easy looks, and they're changing perimeter shots as well.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. We've got Jason Tatum, and it's McHale in at the 5 down low. Here's Baylor. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
White looking it over. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
A defensive lapse. Can't give him that kind of position.
Well, that is just point-blank range. They're going to convert that almost every time.
White, the pass to Havlicek. Hits the target from 18 feet.
Assisted, Joe.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
It doesn't get much better than that. LeBron putting some muscle on the slam.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Tatum passes to White. Tatum inside. Check by James. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist from White.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Here's Goodrich. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. 6 to shoot. Now here is James. Hounded by Tatum. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. James has got 4 points this quarter.
Making it look easy. LeBron just so comfortable from that range.
Outside Tatum. Right side White. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Celtics.
Celtics ball. Substitution on the court.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Pierce. Check by James. Right side White. Drops in the layup for 2.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Here's West. Pass to James. Here's Worthy. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And here's White. Over to the left wing. Here's Pierce. What a terrific move that is.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Pass to Baylor. Here's West. He's guarded by White. And there's James from the arc. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Gotta stay up on James or he will go right up with that shot.
Boston on offense. Outside White. Here's Parrish. Here's Pierce. The 3. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. With the new 11-year, $77 billion TV deal kicking in this season and tons of compelling teams, the NBA is in a great place. Commissioner Adam Silver said the NBA is in as strong as a position as it ever has been. Not just in my time as commissioner, he said, but in my over 3 decades at the league. Brian?
That's saying something. All right, thank you, Allie.
They will take that shot every time down the floor if they could. It's just great execution.
Puts one up from 19, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's Baylor. He's got 9. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Worthy. Just 4 to shoot. And there's James from the arc. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
Here's Havlicek. 3-pointer. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside. Baylor, that's good. Baylor's got 11. Baylor's got a perfect 5 for 5 from the field. Pass to Pierce. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Pierce has gone 50% from the field, 3 out of 6. James outside. Here's Worthy. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Here's Havlicek. He has 6. Pass to White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot blocked. Here's the break. Ball's going up the court. And slam dunked by James.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Pass to Pierce. Here's Garnett. Outside White. Here's Parrish. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for the Celtics, Robert.
He's off on the second. Now Los Angeles with it. Here's West. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Give him 8. West has gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. Pass to Pierce. Nice ball movement by Boston. Parrish, no good.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Bryant's got 25 points in the game.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
And here's Bryant outside, and the Lakers hit again from deep.
I love how he's taking charge out there. Here, offensively, riding the wave.
And down it goes, 2 points. Bird's got 12 points.
There's just no reason to give him inside position.
Well, you have to force a scorer away from his favorite place on the floor. In this case, you have to push him out or deny him the ball.
Here's Kuzi, 6 points for him. Out to the wing. Here's Pierce. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
Substitution on the court.
So it's Boston now. Bird drills it from deep. Bird's got 5 points now this quarter.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Bryant outside. The 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
To the middle. Here's McHale. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. McHale's got his first points of the game.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
And that one's good. Bryant. Here's Kuzi. Pass to Pierce.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Bird. Lets it fly. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Bird's got 17 points. Bryant outside. 1:42 left to play in the first half. Mikan passes to Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Johnson. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. O'Neal, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Substitution on the court.
And it's the Celtics ball. Kuzi, the pass to Bird. Here's Kuzi. Pass to Bird. The three is up. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Johnson finds Bryant. Takes a three. Boston with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
Boston shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. There's the three, and Bryant good for three. Bryant's got 36 points.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Pass to Cowens. Here's Havlicek. Here's Bird. He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Now here's Johnson. Bryant outside. Fires for three. Oh, what an incredible end to the corner.
Wow, incredible indeed. Waits until the very last second to let it fly.
Oh, with the clock running down, man, that was close.
And so it's Los Angeles, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back to the game after this break.
And please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. They've got Johnson, and it's West in at the two. That's the Laker 5. Bryant, the pass to Johnson. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Bryant's got 4 assists in the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Here's Bird, down low. Here's Cowens. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, he just needs more shots. He has to get more involved.
Now Johnson, pass to Bryant, shoots. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Bryant's got 41.
He is the story for them offensively and a big reason why they're ahead.
Here's Havlicek. There's a screen. Inside. It's picked off. O'Neal inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time. Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Now here's O'Neal. He has 6. And he banks in the layup. O'Neal's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Pass to Havlicek. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Bird's got 25 points in the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And Bryant the bucket on the assist by Johnson.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Pass to Bird. Here's Havlicek. Here's the three. O'Neal pulls it in. So it's the Lakers now. And here's Bryant outside. Counted from distance. Bryant's got 46.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.
This is from
Woo! Not a lot of resistance from the D.
That's the last guy you want to leave open.
If you get that much daylight, only one thing is on your mind, a strong finish.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's Havlicek. Give him 8 points now. The steal. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Here's Johnson. And here's Bryant outside. Buries it from 3. Bryant's got 10 points in just the second half.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Havlicek passes to Pierce. Driving to the basket. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Here's Johnson, and a nice finish on the layup. Johnson's got 14 points. Here's Kuzi, 9 points in the game. To the inside. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Bryant, and then Bryant with the dunk.
And that was just moving the ball quickly, and he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Here's Kuzi, following the score by Los Angeles. They set the pick. Here's Bird.
Magic Johnson. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Oh, nice shot by Kuzi. 11 points in the game.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
And here's Bryant outside. Sinks it from distance.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Here's Kuzi, covered by Johnson. Here's Bird. Rebounded by the Lakers. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Oh, he picked him clean. And he drives in. Here's Pierce. The three-pointer off the mark.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Bryant. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
And regardless of the big lead, he just doesn't slow down.
Here's Bird. He's got 25. Good work there as it goes.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
Johnson, pass to O'Neal. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Here's Bird. Here's Havlicek. 10 points for him. Shot clock at 6. The 3 ball. The Lakers with a rebound. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Bryant. Banked it in off the glass. Bryant's got 56 in the game.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Here's Cowens. Here's Havlicek. Stolen by Bryant. Now Los Angeles moving it up. And the basket by West. West has got 10 points. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Well, one thing that has stood out to me, and it's been a major difference maker, is they're playing with great pace, getting out on the break every chance they get.
So it's Los Angeles now. After the basket by Boston, and Bryant gets it to go.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line. That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
It's Johnson with a drive. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. So it's Boston now. Here's Bird. That's 29 for him. There's a screen to the paint. Here's Cowens. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Good on the shot. He's got 12.
Well, he hasn't had to carry the entire load tonight, but he can always flip that switch.
Here's Bird. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Johnson finds Bryant. The shot's good. Here's Kuzi. He's got 13. Pass to Cowens. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 5 rebounds in the game. And the basket by West. West has got 4 points this quarter.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Takes a step back. Over to the wing. Cowens passes to Kuzi. And a missed layup.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
Count that bucket. There's a minute 59 left in the third quarter. They set a pick to the middle. Here's Cowens, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Pass to Bryant. Lets it go from deep. On target from range.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Here's Pierce, covered by Bryant. Here's Havlicek. There's a minute 17 left to play in the third quarter here. Knocks down the triple. Bird's got 12 points in just the second half.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Here's Bird. He's got 34, and that one drops for him.
There is no doubt he's been the dealer for them on offense, but he is going to need some support from his teammates.
Hits the trifecta.
You have to stay connected with him out there or he will roast you.
Here's Kuzi, covered by Johnson. Tries to break his ice, and he takes it up and lays it in. Pierce has got 11 points.
He's just so hard to check. He can turn you one way, then use the spin move to make you look sad.
Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
And that's the shot they were looking for, right under the hoop.
Here's Kuzi, and the Celtics tack on 2 more. Here's West. He's got 12. And here's Bryant outside, and Los Angeles another 3. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. The Lakers on top, running away with it. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. And it's Cousy in at the 1. Here's Pierce. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Pierce has gone 6 of 13 here. Pass to Mikan. Here's Worthy. Here's Goodrich. Count the basket. Goodrich has got his first bucket in this one.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
So it's Boston now. Here's Cousy. McHale, the pass to Sharman. Here's Pierce. Check by James. Clock at 6. Count it. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Pass to Mikan. No good there.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
James passes to Mikan. And that one, good.
Well, LeBron knows. How to share the load. He's always getting other guys involved out there on the floor.
And so it's Boston with it. Pass to McHale. To the inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Here's Goodrich. And there's James from the arc. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Yeah, the assertive approach from LeBron is really paying off in this one. He is driving this offense.
Here's Cousy. And Boston again with the bucket. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to McHale.
Los Angeles foul. Mikan. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Lakers. Wilt Chamberlain.
McHale, the pass to Garnett. Here's Cousy.
Michael Cooper.
And it's Boston scoring again. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Here's Pierce, and he jams it home with authority.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Here's Chamberlain. Pass to Cooper. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Davis can't hit. Pierce, the pass to McHale. Rejected by James.
Sending it right back. LeBron fears no one.
Here's Sharman. Money from the wing.
Bill Sharman.
Inside. Here's Chamberlain. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
They set the screen. Pass to McHale. Wide open. 2 points. That one goes. McHale's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Outside Davis. Fires from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists in the game. Boston on offense. Kuzi, the pass to Pierce. Fires at the elbow. The Lakers with a rebound. Here's Wilkes. And Los Angeles, another 3.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them one.
Here's Kuzi. Here's Pierce. 6 to shoot. Count it. Pierce has got 12 points in just the second half. Here's Cooper. And that one's good. Here's Pierce. Pass to Garnett. Good on the bucket.
The assist from Paul Pierce.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
There's the steal. On the break. And he can't bank that one in. And so Davis will bring it up for Los Angeles. And then Davis slams it in!
And that's unbelievable. Davis sky high doing his thing.
Boston with the ball. Pass to McHale. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First one falls for him. And the Lakers making a change here. Gasol's check. Checked in.
Kevin McHale.
Both shots good from the strike. Here's Cooper. Down low. And that one's good. Good, Gasol.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Kuzi. Pass to Bird. And the layup is good off the glass. Bird's got 38 points. So it's the Lakers now. To the paint. Here's James. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
Here's Pierce. Here's Bird. To the middle. Here's Cowens. Got a piece of it. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Bryant. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, good whistle there.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2, Kobe Bryant.
Free throw good. Bryant. Good on both. Boston on offense. Kuzi, the pass to Pierce. Here's Bird. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
And the Celtics in possession here. Following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. The shot by Cousy, no good. O'Neal passes to Bryant. Here's Pierce from deep. Rebounded by Johnson. Pass to Bryant. 4-3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Bryant's got 8 here in this quarter.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that. Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Pass to Bryant. Launches a 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
Now here's Bryant. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Since the break, he's been on point from beyond the arc. I'll tell you what, when he's this hot, it's a thing of beauty.
Here's Havlicek, covered by Bryant. Pass to Cousy. Here's Bird, fires the 3, and again, Boston with the triple.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. And here's Bryant outside, and the Lakers hit again from deep.
During this final quarter, he's erupted from outside the arc. Just assume every 3 he takes now is going in.
1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Cowens. He's off on that one. Excellent D there from O'Neal. On the wing, Bryant. Beyond the arc. He drops it from range.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Here's Cousy. Pass to Bird.
Los Angeles foul. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Second personal foul. The 4th team foul. Substitution for your Lakers. James.
Here's Cousy, covered by Johnson.
Elgin Taylor.
Pass to Cowens. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Lakers.
You just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
1:05 left in the fourth.
Wow. This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Here's Cousy, covered by Johnson. Cowens passes to Havlicek. Here's Bird. And he drops that one in. Bird's got 50 points.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Pass to Bryant. There's the triple. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Here's Bird, drives to the hoop.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Well, they have finally found something that's working, but it's against a defense that clearly has let up since they have the lead.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
Here's Cousy, covered by Johnson. Here's Cousy. we see the Lakers taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love